Hi, this is Josh Arnett with Children's Literature doing my video reaction for this week's reading log assignment, which was the Geisel Award. The book that I picked is You Are (parentheses not small) by Anna Kang, illustrated by Christopher Wayant, published in 2014. It's a picture book for kids aged 2 to 6 years old, and the story is basically these two creatures meet. One of them is bigger and one of them is smaller, and the big one says, "You're small," and the small one says, "No, you're big," and the big one says, "Well, I have all these friends who are big like me, so you're small," and the small one says, "Well, I have all these friends that are small like me, so you're big," and they argue back and forth, and then a really big creature drops right in the middle of them, followed by this really small creature. And the big one points to the bigger one and says, "Well, see, I'm not big." And the little one points to the littler one and says, "Well, I'm not small." And they say, "Well, I guess we're both big and smalls, depending on who you're comparing it to." And that's sort of how they find peace. This book really illustrates what we read in the textbook this week about how the words and the pictures should go together and complement each other. Neither one tells the complete story. The only words that are written are the dialogue, which is "you are big" or "you are small," or basically those words. A lot of repetition to help children learn those words. And the pictures supplement that by showing the groups coming in, the even bigger one, the even smaller one, all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. And one of the things I noticed that was really interesting was that, at the front of the book, they have the bibliography and the title page and all of that, but the pictures that they have on there start to tell the story, before the story would traditionally start. That's where you see the little one and the big one starts walking in before, while still doing the title page and the bibliography page and all that stuff. And yeah, so that's something I noticed that was really cool that I liked. The major theme that I think is helping children understand that big, small, or fast, slow, any sort of comparison like that isn't absolute. You're going to be bigger than some things, smaller than other things, older than some things, younger than other things. Is that there's all these comparisons that they're not absolute. And I think it also helps children understand that you shouldn't just, assign someone the label, "you are small," or "you are big," or "you are whatever it is." That when you understand that all of that is relative, it's like, "Oh, you're not small, you're smaller than me, but you're not small," or "You're faster than me, but that doesn't make you absolute fastest whatever." And I feel like I'm not necessarily explaining this very well. I've been a little bit under the weather. Beside the point, though. And the activity that I came up with this to sort of hammer in that point, is to have the children come up with these labels: old, young, fast, slow, big, small, and then think of things like, "I'm bigger than a mouse, but I'm smaller than an elephant," or "I'm faster than a snail, but I'm slower than a cheetah," and have them draw these little illustrations that sort of show, "Oh yeah, I'm faster than a snail, but the cheetah is faster than me," to develop art skills and also sort of that comparison that I was talking about. So those are my thoughts on "You Are (not small) by Anna Kang. Looking forward to seeing what the rest of you read this week and reacting to that.